And we are back. Hopefully, the music is quieter this time, although I highly doubt it is. This time, we're going against a person called Torkoal. He is another friend of mine on YouTube, and the theme is jungle. I have designed one tree beforehand. I'm not going to copy and paste it, I'm going to try and rebuild it. It might look terrible, but I'm going very traditional here, and I'm hoping it all goes well. I guess we'll see. Okay. Um. Do do do. Let's get into it. I'm gonna set the timer. Right. I've got half an hour. I'm gonna crack on straight away with the first build. So I'm gonna put. So jungle's a good strategy is just building a few small trees, because people think, oh, you know, big giant trees. Jungles have layers, so I'm going to lean into the layers idea by starting with a smaller tree of sorts, which I don't think Torkoal's gonna do. So I think, you know, I'm thinking outside the box here. Okay. And then I want to use stairs. Not stairs. I want to use walls. Sorry, fences. Just as a good outline of the branches and how far they stretch. We want to put one here. Just put going out. And we want to put one more on this side. Do. We're gonna do a gate and we're opening it up. Okay. This might be a bit wide actually, because that one's there, and then we're gonna do a big center. I'm gonna plan the center so that way we have room. This tree I think is gonna be the most difficult because of the sheer size of it, and I think that will make it more difficult to ultimately achieve. But hey ho, you know, let's go. Which is obviously a signature phrase I say all the time. Coming in here, we're gonna use some stairs. We're gonna input into the ground a bit more. That's overlapping with that. Put that here. Mix it up a bit with a bit of a pale oak. I'm curious. I think the deep slate is a light enough colour, but I don't think the base is thick enough. I think that will put people off, and I think the tree will make the tree look worse. You know, it doesn't fit. Thicken it up a little bit there. We're gonna go in with a wall block. For brown parts of the wall, I'm using a mud brick wall because I think it's a close enough substitute for it. There we go. It could be better. It could be better, but we're gonna lean with it, you know? Okay, put that there. Now for the branches, we're gonna have a low one, higher, and then we're gonna have a stalk, so then we can branch from that. I'm gonna try using slabs, because I think, well, you know, slabs, easy way to do a branch, I say, as I screw it up. This one will be a stronger branch. It has less floppiness because of the orientation of the branch. This one's going to be curved, or at least that's my plan, with it ending here. This low one, I want it to stretch down this way. And then just to even it out a bit, we're going to have a branch going in this direction. You know, we gotta... Well, we don't have to, but I just think it will look better if we do. You can use glass to make it look thicker. It's a good tip I learnt from B-dubs. So I'm gonna utilise it on the tree to make the trunk look wider. It could be better. It could be better, but I think once we start adding some leaves and start adding some vegetation, plant life, it'll make it look better. It'll improve. We're gonna start on the smaller tree, and then I'm gonna aim to move over to the bigger tree. So the leaves on the bottom get less sunlight, therefore it's darker. I'm using azalea as the higher ones because they are the ones reaching in, getting the sunlight. I'm doing it in L-shaped patterns or groups of 3 because I just find it's the best ratio when it comes to building trees. Obviously you're not going to be able to tell that because I'm doing an awful job at it. But I don't know. I just think I could have done it better. Okay, do that, then that. One of it here. And then a branch going up the top. Okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. You know? Could be worse. That is a little long though. So I think mix it up. Gonna have to add in something. Not orange, definitely not orange. I'm gonna add in that as the start. That way, you know, it's bigger, it's better. I don't mind it. It could be better, it could be worse. I think it makes a good base layer since it's near the bottom, so it's more cramped. I am considering adding candles actually as a I think that helps add texture. So I'm gonna do this for a few of the leaves, but it means I have to place another block down first before I can do it, sadly. Hence why I'm using the grass. Good first tree. Okay, leaves for the next one. We are gonna... We're gonna do this one up here. Remember, the canopy is gonna be thicker, given it's higher and it's got space to grow. So yeah. It should droop a bit. You know, if everything was perfect, it would look a bit strange. Which is why I'm adding droop. I'm making it droop. I don't mind it. Although it needs to be wider. It needs more leaves. Today, the song I'm going for is a playlist, so it's very random, as you can tell. But I mean, after the last video, I think everyone's fed up of hearing the Blade song, so we're gonna stick with my choice today. I may have spoken too soon. I'm trying with this build. It may not look like it. But trees aren't exactly my strong suit. Okay. Why not? Okay. I don't mind it. It works. It's alright from angles. And I think it complements the tree next to it. But we are going to add to the base, I think. And we're going to do that simply by adding a bit more of a sprucey look to it. I need a spade. Do. There we go. 2 trees doesn't make it a jungle, so I am gonna add in a mini tree, just like one that's recently sprouted. This is gonna go here. It's gonna be very simple. Trapdoor. There we go. As you can see, recently sprouted. Okay, we got 3 trees. I don't mind it. I think it's fine. But we still have... Oh, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Might have lost. I'm gonna make a small hut. That's what I'm gonna do. Or some sort of cave entrance where someone has explored, and because of that, the jungle is affected by the suburban. The lighter blocks and a site. I'm gonna add this industrial looking lift. I say looking like it looks like it, but it's not. The cave entrance, it's gonna go here. And the accent is gonna be red, you know? I'm leaning towards that vibe. We want a dark floor. Let's go spruce. And we want a lantern of some sort. Copper, hopefully. Yeah, not bad. That'll do. That'll work. There we go. simple build. And you can't even really class it as a build. It's just a few blocks. Mossy cobble because it's been affected. Cobble because it's been mined slightly. So this is my very poor attempt at a jungle. Yeah. I don't mind it too much. I think it could very well be worse. But yeah, no, the time went faster than I expected, I'll be real. I didn't really pay attention, I don't think. And that was probably my fault. Probably my issue. Maybe we'll put a guy. Armor stand. We'll put a little guy just stood in. Is there a Steve head still? I don't know. Mob heads. Steve. Yeah. Hello, Steve. He's a worker. He works in the mine. And we're gonna give him just some leather clothes. Blue pants. Brown shirt? No. White shirt. Because somehow he's managed to keep it white. Which, you know, you wouldn't expect. Oh, I have a texture pack on. Pretend that pretend he's wearing clothes. Pretend he's wearing clothes. Yeah, I suppose that's basically all I can do now. So my jungle is somewhat complete. It's got a few different trees, lots of plant life, and a cave that someone's exploring. It's not a build I would usually do, so Torkoal gave me a challenge by suggesting it. If I had a bigger plot and more time, I would just add more trees, you know, to really fledge out the idea that it's been lived in, you know? Because I just don't think it's quite got the jungle, like, you know what I mean? Like the scale, that's the issue. It's missing scale. So yeah, that is it. I think that is pretty much time. Yep. If anything, I went over time. I don't know. I've been Did I stop recording? Oh. No, I've only been recording 18 minutes. Oh, so my timer's weird. Okay. I don't know. I might have had half an hour, I might not have. I can't tell. So, okay, we're gonna say it's half an hour, because I don't want to have extra time. It's just a shame. I think I should have made it wider, or a wider. I don't know. I'm somewhat happy with it. You know, yeah, it could be improved, but I think for the time of it, I did what I could. You know. So please let me know down below, and check out Torkoal's video to see whose you prefer. Let me turn off the music. So yeah, guys, just simple stuff. As you can see, I've been Toasted Duck. This has been another building time video. I have another one planned with End of Phoenix. That will come out the week after this one is. And then who knows what. That one has a fun, different theme that I'm looking forward to and is somewhat in my comfort zone. I think this is the hardest of the three because it's so vague, you know? So, thank you for watching. And I will see you later.